In the ebbs and flows of life, it's not uncommon to find ourselves feeling stuck. Maybe you're trying to achieve something that matters to you, but instead you find yourself slamming into a huge wall of resistance or sabotaging your own efforts. Maybe you truly want to feel peaceful and content inside, but your thoughts are a constantly agitated minefield of noise and self-judgment. Maybe you want to leave a job or a relationship or give up a less than ideal habit, but you feel bogged down, confused, or otherwise unable to move forward. In times like these, it's important to remember that we all feel this way sometimes. While we all want perfect clarity, motivation, and purposeful momentum towards our goals and dreams, it's part of the human experience to sometimes feel confused, lost, adrift, or even frozen in place by uncertainty and emotional inertia. And there are lots of reasons that you may feel stuck. We can be held back by unconscious fears, insecurities, subconscious commitments, unprocessed emotional experiences or traumas from the past, or perhaps your nervous system is just dysregulated and unsure if it's safe to move forward. Instead of judging yourself or labeling yourself as bad, lazy, wrong, or somehow broken, try this havening exercise with me to help yourself get unstuck by compassionately meeting yourself where you are, gaining a deeper understanding of what's really holding you back deep within, and shifting your neural circuits from a stuck state to a more fluid and resourced state. Welcome to Somatic Healing Meditations, the podcast that helps you regulate your nervous system, deepen your healing journey, and feel better in your body. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm Karenna with Hello Inner Light, and I'm a trauma-informed emotional healing coach who's here to help you heal the old emotional wounds, subconscious blocks, and self-sabotaging core beliefs that are holding you back from living a life of authenticity and joy. So if that's the kind of content you need more of in your life, please subscribe to this podcast and join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self. Before we dive into this havening exercise for when you're feeling stuck, I want to invite you to a free nervous system regulation class I'm teaching this weekend. This weekend, I'm kicking off a brand new offering I created to help you soothe your stress on a deep body level while also rewiring your nervous system for more authenticity, resilience, and peace. It's called the Co-Regulation Community. In the co-regulation community, I'll be teaching live nervous system regulation classes, and you're invited to join me for my very first live nervous system regulation class this Sunday, April 28th, 2024. You can enroll in the free nervous system regulation class and learn more about the co-regulation community in the show notes. I truly hope you'll join me. Now let's dive into this havening exercise for when you're feeling stuck. So you're going to be doing havening touch for the entirety of this exercise. And that's what's called self-havening when you're doing havening touch to yourself. And there are 3 ways to do this havening touch. So the first way is to simply rub your palms together at a pace and with a pressure that feels good to you. So it's very simple. You're just rubbing your palms together, almost as if you were washing your hands under warm water. The second way to do havening touch is to rub down your arms from shoulder to elbow, shoulder to elbow, shoulder to elbow, just going down. And the third way is to use your fingertips or your palms to rub anywhere on your face, cheeks, or forehead. So I like to rub my cheeks, I like to rub my forehead, I like to rub into my hairline. Again, you're just doing this with a pace and a pressure that feels good. And the key here is that it should feel soothing. So if you really enjoy one of these types of havening touch, let's say you really like the palms, then just hang out there more. Or if you like all three of them, move between them. Or if one of them feels kind of off or unsettling to you, then skip that one or modify it in a way that does feel good to you. And you're just going to do the havening touch for the entirety of this exercise, because havening touch has been shown to create delta waves in the deep parts of our brain. And these delta waves actually soothe and downregulate our amygdala, which helps us move out of reactivity and stuckness and find more internal resources as we're working with our feelings. So we're going to be actually rewiring this feeling of stuck deep in your nervous system by doing the havening touch like this. So in order to rewire this stuckness deep in your nervous system, I'm going to invite you to really feel the stuckness. The first step of this process of getting unstuck is simply meeting yourself where you are, noticing what you're actually feeling and actually experiencing in your body and in your emotions. So begin to think of the area in your life where you're feeling stuck right now. And as you bring this to mind more and more, your body is going to have a reaction. You're actually going to feel the stuckness in your body somewhere, and it could feel like anything. It may be a contraction or a tension or a discomfort that you notice. Your posture might change, or your breath might change. So just tuning in more and more to your body with some curiosity, and notice where you feel the stuck feeling the most right now. Is it more on the right or the left? Or maybe it's centralized, or maybe it's everywhere. Is it more deep or superficial? Or maybe both or neither? How big is this feeling, or how much space does it take up within or around you? What color is this stuck feeling? Does it have a shape or a texture or an image associated with it? Is it moving or still? What does it remind you of? And then just noticing anything else that you notice about this stuck feeling in your body. And I just asked you a lot of questions, and you may have had answers to all of them, or you may have not. And that's okay. There's no way to do this wrong. I'm just asking those questions because attempting to answer them actually helps us tune our awareness inward more and more, so we get a deeper understanding of what we're really feeling. The more we learn to feel our feelings in our body in this way, the more we drop beneath our conscious mind. We go beneath our familiar thoughts and stories and self-criticisms, and we connect with our feelings in a more essential way. And as you begin to feel this feeling of being stuck in your body, noticing the shape and the size and the color and anything else that you're noticing about it, you begin to tap more and more into the wisdom of your body, the knowing of your body. And that helps you begin to feel your feelings in a way that actually allows them to be metabolized and allows them to move through your system. So again, it's okay if you don't have answers to all of those questions, but just do your best to attempt to answer them, because that's the key here. That's how we get curious and tune into our feelings in a new and body-centered way. So you're continuing to do the havening touch, and you're noticing this stuck feeling in your body more and more deeply, with more and more nuance and detail. And just notice how intense this stuck feeling feels right now, on a scale from 0 to 10, with 0 being I don't feel stuck at all, and 10 being I feel completely, totally stuck. Notice where the intensity of your stuckness falls on this scale right now. So as you're doing the havening touch and you're feeling the stuckness in your body, in order to begin to rewire the parts of your neurology that are stuck right now in this feeling, we're just going to distract your brain for a couple of minutes so you've really felt this in your body, and we're going to come back to this feeling in your body. But in the meantime, we're going to consciously distract your brain, which will allow the havening touch to do its magic as it helps you rewire those stuck patterns in your nervous system. So, continuing to do the havening touch, just think of a place or a happy memory that makes you so happy anytime you think about it. It could be a place in nature, it could be your childhood home or your grandparents' living room, it could be a memory of literally anything. So just noticing the place or the memory that pops into your mind. And as you're doing the havening touch, your imagination is going to take you into that place or into that memory. So you have a multi-sensory imagination, and as it transports you into this place or this memory, you begin to experience this place or this memory with all of your senses. So doing the havening touch, imagining that you're in this place or this memory that makes you so happy. Just notice what colors you can see in this place or this memory. Notice the lighting and the temperature of the air. Notice how the air smells, and listening to any sounds that you can hear in this place or this memory. And what else do you notice? Again, using all of your senses. Are you in this place or this memory by yourself, or are there others with you? What is your favorite thing about this place or this memory? And how does it feel to be in this place or in this memory? How do you feel emotionally? And how do you feel in your body? Like, what is your breath like? What is your posture like? Letting your multisensory awareness bring back even more details of this place or this memory. And of course, continuing to do the havening touch even as you're immersed in this memory or this place. Taking 2 more nice, gentle breaths here in this place or this memory, really taking it in. And continuing to do the havening touch, because again, that is really helping your nervous system shift. And when you're ready, your imagination and all of your awareness is going to bring you back right here, right now. So you're no longer in that place or that memory. You're back right here, right now, in this moment. Feeling the havening touch, feeling the temperature of your skin, feeling the texture of your palms, which is different than the texture of your fingertips. And taking a breath, bring your awareness back to that stuck place in your body, that stuck feeling that you were noticing before. And we're going to continue to go deeper. We're going to continue to explore this stuckness even more because we want to really move it and get to the roots of it, get a deeper understanding of what's happening. But oftentimes doing that havening with distractions just sort of takes the edge off. So notice if anything has shifted or changed with this shape and this color and this feeling in your body. And notice how intense this stuck feeling is on a 0 to 10 scale now. And now, to move through the stuckness even more deeply and understand it even more, just draw closer to this stuck feeling within you right now, continuing to do the havening touch It's like you bring more and more of your attention to that stuck place within. And even though this feels counterintuitive a lot of times, let it be as stuck as it is. Or even let it be as stuck as it wants to be, just for now. And one of the keys to getting unstuck is to move into more compassionate acceptance for what you're feeling right now. So I'm going to guide you through some Iffirmations to have more acceptance and more connection with what you're feeling right now. And a lot of times when we feel stuck or we feel bad or we feel pain in any way, we just want to run away from it. And that is completely and totally understandable. But interestingly enough, meeting yourself where you are and acknowledging what you're actually feeling is actually the key to getting unstuck. So continue to do the havening touch in whatever way feels right to you, and repeat these Iffirmations after me. What if it's okay that I'm feeling stuck right now? What if it's totally normal to sometimes feel stuck, frozen, or confused? What would it be like to soften my heart to myself and this feeling right now? What would it feel like to embrace all parts of myself, even the parts that feel stuck? What would it be like to be more gentle with myself? What if I'm more resilient, adaptable, and capable than I realize? What if I can welcome this moment in life, even if it feels difficult? What if I can stop fighting with this stuck feeling and instead understand it more compassionately? What if I can see this stuck feeling as an invitation to go deeper? What if this feeling actually makes sense in a way? And now, just complete the following sentences, just letting your words come forward and completing these sentences as authentically as you can. What if this feeling makes sense in a way because? Breathing and drawing even closer to this feeling within. You're just going to complete this sentence. What I'm really feeling deep down is. Breathing, feeling, and completing this sentence. What feels most stuck to me is. and feeling and letting your words come forward, completing this sentence. What I really want or need when I feel this way is. Breathing, finishing this sentence. What I'm realizing now is. Breathing, feeling, and finishing this sentence. How it feels to realize that is. Breathing and feeling, just give voice to anything else that wants to be known until it feels like you've expressed everything. Great. Just noticing how that feels different to you now that you've drawn closer to that feeling and you've given it voice. What feels different within you? And what do you understand now that you didn't understand before? Just breathing and continuing to do the havening touch and noticing what has shifted within you. Really letting every part of you notice the shifts within. It's like as you breathe and you feel the shifts, every part of you notices that something's different. Your body notices, your heart notices, your conscious mind and your subconscious mind notice. And continuing to do the havening touch, we're going to do a few more Iffirmations. And this round of Iffirmations are about opening to the possibility of moving forward. So again, just doing the havening touch and repeating these Iffirmations after me. What if it's safe for me to begin to move out of these stuck patterns now? What if it's safe for me to move forward toward what I truly desire? What would it be like to take a step forward? What if I can simply move forward one step at a time? What if one step at a time is enough? What if I could move forward with greater ease and clarity than before? What would it feel like to get unstuck and move forward without forcing or fighting? What if I can find new, more aligned motivation within me that will help me move forward? More and more, I'm open to the possibility of moving forward. More and more, I'm moving forward one step at a time. Great. And now just feeling how you feel after those Iffirmations. So, taking a few breaths, we're bringing this havening exercise for when you feel stuck to a close. And so just ask your body if there's anything else it wants or needs before you finish this exercise. And just notice whatever answer you get from your body. And if there's anything else that wants to happen, just let it happen now so that your body can feel supported. Now, wrapping this up, just know that any of the shifts that you've experienced, any of the realizations are a part of you now. They're a part of your cells and your bones. They're a part of your heart and your mind. And as you move forward in life, these shifts will guide you and they'll ripple out into your life very naturally and easily. Taking one more breath, your unconscious mind is going to let you know that all of this is fully integrated into your cellular memory and emotional memory by bringing full feeling and weight back into your arms and legs, fingers and toes, and spontaneously opening your eyes. Great work. You can let go of the havening touch whenever you feel ready. And I would love to hear from you in the comments. How was that for you? How did your feeling of being stuck shift over time? And what are you realizing now that you didn't realize before? I truly hope that you enjoyed that havening exercise and that it really helped you understand what was keeping you stuck and get unstuck on a very deep body and neurological level. As a reminder, you're invited to my free nervous system regulation class that I'm offering on Sunday, April 28th, 2024. We will be practicing a soothing and effective nervous system regulation technique to really help you find your center more and more. All of the information to enroll is in the show notes, and I really hope you'll join me. If you enjoyed this episode, then it would mean so much to me if you would subscribe to this podcast and rate and review it on Apple Podcasts or rate it on Spotify. You can also send this episode to a friend who might need it. And don't forget to join me every Friday on this beautiful journey out of your head and into your more embodied and authentic self.